Breaking news coming in as far as the Air India Express row is concerned. Now 25 cabin crew members have been sacked and the Air India Express has terminated the protesting employees. Do remember several cabin crew members had called in sick last minute. They switched off their phones and hadn't reported in for work. Now this is day 2 of disruptions that have been caused. 76 flights have been impacted since early this morning. 90 flights were disrupted from Tuesday night. And to get more on this, we have my colleague Vishnu joining us. We'll get Vishnu on the phone line, but this is after the Air India Express management has been holding a town hall with the cabin crew members, and that is expected today. The number of job terminations is likely to increase beyond that number of 25. So, the kind of issues that Air India Express has had so far, what we are hearing is that, the grievances of the staff is what is being said is genuine as far as their grievances are concerned, is how, the Labour Commissioner has slammed the Tata Airlines, calling it mismanaged, calling the employee grievances genuine. We have Ishika joining us on the to get us more on this. Ishika, now Air India Express management there, holding the personnel responsible for not showing up for work, and that's resulted in the termination of 25 employees, even though the Labour Commissioner has slammed the Tata, saying that the airlines is mismanaged and the grievances of the employees is genuine.
Well, yes, certainly, now this is certainly a very big development that has come in this case. Now, Air India Express sending termination letters to some of those, in fact, crew members who had taken this sick leave. In fact, in the termination letter, it is, in fact, written that your act of reporting sick from work amounts to a concerted action with common understanding to not operate the flight and to disrupt services of the company. This is not only in the violation of the applicable laws, but also violates the Air India Express Limited Employees Services rules and are applicable to. Now the Air India Express taking action, sending termination letters to some of those, crew members who were, in fact, in the protest of this. Now remember that yesterday only, the Air India Express MD, in fact, in his letter to all the employees, had in fact assured that the top leadership is there for any discussion. He had also mentioned the town hall meeting that had to take place today. And also, as you rightly said, that the Labour Commissioner of the New Delhi had also written to the chairman saying that a high-level committee needs to be formed to look into the grievances of these employees because they are genuine and there is a blatant mismanagement on the side, on the side of the Air India Express management. So even after this, we are now seeing this action by the Air India Express over the employees who took these sick leaves. Over to you.
Ishika, just take us through the kind of flights that have been impacted. It's day 2 of disruptions and, if they're taking such drastic measures, this is going to result in more disruptions and more delays and cancellations.
Well, yes, certainly, with this action now being taken and no solution that we are seeing at this moment now, so it is ultimately the passengers who also continue to suffer. If we talk about today, well then today as well, over 70 Air India Express flights across the country, both domestic and international, have been affected because of this. Yesterday, if we talk about yesterday, the figure was over 90 flights. So today also, the trouble for the common person, for the passengers, that continues. So we'll have to wait and watch, that in the town hall meeting today, that is to take place of the Air India Express, can any, common ground be reached, with the management and the employee union? Certainly that will be, something that we'll have to wait and watch for because it is ultimately the passengers who continue to suffer even in, day 2 where 70 plus flights continue to be impacted. Over to you.
So what we were really hearing is that Air India Express has said that all channels are open for the employees and yet such drastic steps are being taken within, between Tuesday night and today. We're hearing that, the steps that the airlines is taking, given the fact that the problems seem to be genuine, there seems to be inequality when it comes to the treatment. They've been given a lower, jobs as opposed to what they were expecting earlier. So problems really brewing as far as the Air India Airlines is concerned. This is the Tata merger that took place in January of 2022. How is this problem going to get resolved, considering the fact that Air India Express has now gone on to say that they'll operate on that curtailed schedule till the 13th of May?
Well, yes, certainly, we did see how, in fact, in their letter to the chairperson, they had, in fact, written, that how they were being treated unequally, and also, despite clearing the interviews, they were being offered a lower job position, and not just that, even their key part of their compensation was removed. So these were the grievances that the Air India Express employees had raised with the chairman of the Air India Limited. But, this letter was sent on 26th of April, and till now the crew members, they say that no action has been done in that regard. They have not listened to the voices of the employees. And in fact, even yesterday, when the MD had written that the leadership is available for any discussion, and also had said that today a town hall meeting will take place, even on that, the employees, in fact, had said that town hall meetings seem more like a one-way communication. So certainly, the employees, they continue to say that the company, the management, they are yet not listening to the voices of the employees. And now, after this big action by the Air India Express, where they have sent termination letters to these employees, so certainly after that also, what we'll have to wait and watch as to how the employees are going to put their part in front of the management, and what will be the action, now that the management will take in this town hall meeting. Because yesterday also, in fact, the MD has said that a curtailed schedule has been rolled out for the next few days, and in fact, colleagues from the other across the company and the group have pitched to support. So, in the meantime, MD also saying that, a very curtailed, schedule has also been rolled out so that the inconvenience can be decreased. But certainly, as we mentioned, that even on the day two, over 70 plus flights still being affected. So the passengers, are still being affected because of this. And we'll have to wait and watch as to when will any solution come out of this crisis. Over to you.